The fascinating world of Lisa Bonet, a legendary. His talent for beauty and unfettered spirit. Fans have been captivated by lifestyle for decades after her iconic role as Denise Huxtable's experience as a Lisa, a Hollywood trailblazer, has made, leaving behind a life that is anything from typical. This video provides you with an sneak preview of Lisa Bonet's gorgeous house, her work, and her affluent lifestyle. It helped her become well known for the cars she is a driver, and her wealth. Remain with us over the years as we discover the fascinating and graceful life way you've never seen Lisa Bonet before. Prior to the celebrated American Lisa Bonet, the actress's estimated net worth around $13 in value million, a number that accurately represents her persistent existence and adaptability in her ascent to stardom in the entertainment industry. Started off playing Denise Huxtable on The Cosby Show is a phenomenon in culture that ran between 1984 and 1992 and dominated television for a long time. Ratings for 5 years, despite her. The series' precise salary is still unknown. Unidentified as the main character on Bonet probably has a high-performing show. Made a good living during her work. Momentum persisted with an alternative. The spin-off show in which she played the part again between 1987 and 1989, solidifying her position as a well-known and growing her profits from Bonet's film outside of television career has contributed significantly to increasing her wealth and performance in Angel, a psychological thriller from 1987. Hart received tremendous acclaim as well as public awareness showcasing her breadth. As an actress, she later made appearances in financially successful movies like As Enemy of the State 1998, which brought in more than $250 million worldwide, along with High Fidelity 2000, which most certainly guaranteed her significant salaries in light of the Hollywood actors and the box office outcomes. Even her work is not as commercially successful. Popular movies like 2003's Biker Boys and Paloma Road 2014 helped her earn a consistent income stream supporting a profession based on both well-known songs and smaller, driven by passion projects. Together, these jobs across film and television have influenced Bonet's outstanding financial situation and enduring reputation in the film industry. November is Lisa Michelle Bonet's birthday. San Francisco, California, 16th of 1967. Her Jewish mother was employed as a teacher, and her dad is the introduction of an African-American opera vocalist, introducing her to the performing arts from an Lisa was raised at a young age with. She was shaped by multiple half-siblings. Growing up with a mix of family dynamics, she went to Birmingham High School, Californian school where she attended. Her early interest in the arts started to develop. Resolved to take acting seriously. Later, Bonet joined the Celluloid North Hollywood acting studio where she earned a degree in acting when she graduated. Choice that would quickly turn out to be transforming, but Lisa Bonet's journey. Acting was not the first step to stardom. From an early age, she had already entered the realm of entertainment, playing supporting parts in a variety of televised programs and even participating in. When she was younger, one of her the first notable performances occurred in 1983, when she was cast in the Saint Elsewhere, the critically acclaimed medical drama. But Bonet's career really took off in 1984. Took a significant turn, she was thrown into Cosby's Show is among the most popular sitcoms in the history of television. As the free-spirited Denise Huxtable, Bill's stylish and bright daughter. Cosby's portrayal of the role swiftly. The Cosby Show made her a household name. Controlled TV ratings for 5 consecutive years, winning 6 Emmys in the process. Run Bonet's well-known role on the. She became famous because to the show, however, tensions behind the scenes were. It was said to be growing healthily. Revealed that Bill and Lisa Bonet. Cosby frequently disagreed with reports, implying that their partnership was tense because of disparities in character and Bonet's development into adulthood throughout the length of the show. These eventually, tensions caused her to temporarily leaving the main series to become a star in the A Different World spin-off, which centered on the experiences of Denise Huxtable. Bonet had 23 appearances in college between 1987 and 1989 following her alleged have being strongly urged to participate. About the same time as the new series, Bonet began pursuing a career in film at the age of 19, she co-starred with in the psychological thriller, Mickey Rourke. The movie Angel Heart drew extensive attention, in part because of Bonet's audacious appearance in a contentious private moment with Rourke. The position represented a substantial shift from her TV persona and resulted in a controversial topless photo session for Interview magazine, which further stimulated media attention surrounding her career following leaving A Different World behind. When Bonet went back to the Cosby Show, the return was brief after she became pregnant with Zoe Kravitz, her daughter, whom she shares. Bonet was with musician Lenny Kravitz. Eventually dismissed from the show following citing creative differences, one season, with Cosby being the cause of her departure in spite of Bonet's setback. Kept working on worthwhile projects. She was the host of Why Bother Voting in 1992. Initiative designed to inspire young individuals to participate in the political procedure and recognize the significance of their votes during the latter part of the 1990s. Bonet started playing supporting parts in popular movies like Enemy of the Declare a box office success and a high level of loyalty, which demonstrated her versatility as an. In the years that followed, the actress starred in films such as Biker Boys 2003 and White Patty 2006. She returned to television as well, with prominent recurrent parts in television shows like The Red Road and Life on Mars. It was, incidentally, on the set of the Bonet met actor Jason on Red Road. Momoa, who would eventually wed her. It's not surprising given all of this success that she would be featured on our lavish residence in a mansion on Venice Beach. In 1987, Lisa Bonet was in Los Angeles. Is becoming as one of the most identifiable faces on TV. She and real estate was made by Lenny Kravitz. Choice that represented both her personal principles and her inventiveness. They acquired a magnificent mansion located right in the center of Venice Beach, one among Los Angeles's most varied and creative communities that are far from being. This is simply another celebrity mansion. The 5,424 square foot house turned into a Bonet's sanctuary, a location where art, sustainability and individuality might thrive under a single roof, now appreciated at a remarkable The property has long stood at $7,800,000. As an outstanding illustration of how atmosphere and architecture can blend in with the character of its owner despite Bonet's eventual sale. The house's legacy endures in 2000. Deeply ingrained in the artistic heritage of the house itself, Venice Beach, is a masterwork created over 30 years. Between 1949 and 1980, there is a calm sophistication while accepting its bohemian vitality. Surrounds featuring 4 large, 3 thoughtfully designed bedrooms and restrooms. The area provided Bonet and her family's comfort and inventiveness. Freedom, the tale of the mansion grows even more convincing when taking into account its before Bonet used the term artistic lineage. Residence that is owned by a well-known Guy Dill's gigantic sculpture. Geometric sculptures are praised globally, adorning prestigious organizations like the Guggenheim, the New York's Museum of Modern Art, and his artistic vision aided the Smithsonian create the character of the house through the design, the reflection of the home studio. Dill's love of the outdoors. Settings with lots of natural light. The studio's walls were transformed into a gallery, themselves exhibiting a blend of sculptures, paintings, and individual souvenirs that recounted Bonet's artistic quest that goes beyond its flair. The property was noticeably in front of its era in terms of sustainability before eco-friendliness. Bonet's home became a mainstream place to live. With eco-friendly technology, the home was entirely fueled by solar energy, which makes it a trailblazer in the neighborhood for utilizing renewable energy. It also had an sophisticated water filtering system, permitting a certain amount of independence. That was exactly in line with Bonet's an eco-friendly way of living. Possibly among the most captivating one feature of the estate was its expansive. This outdoor sanctuary, the garden, was more than. It was a living doing nothing but landscaping. Living addition to the house's creative spirit, brimming with a variety of plants from all across the world. The garden produced a peaceful, contemplative area in which Bonet could hide from the Hollywood's frenetic pace despite its near the lively streets. With Venice Beach's sandy coastline, the property kept up an exceptional. Bonet could feel isolated here. Foster her creativity in a calm environment. Spending time with her family and taking part in quiet times for introspection on all levels. Her personal urban Topanga's Oasis Mansion, California. Following her separation from actress Lisa and musician Lenny Kravitz, Bonet decided to avoid the bright lights of Hollywood and create a more peaceful. She discovered a more grounded life sanctuary in the little Californian town of Topanga. Calm neighborhood tucked somewhere between Los in 1998, Angeles and the Pacific Ocean. Bonet bought a home in the center of the Topanga Canyon, establishing a cozy and welcoming her and her family home. Zoe Kravitz, a daughter who has since grown into her own acting career, and the mansion of musician Bonet is situated on more than 10 acres of stunning terrain encircled by old oak trees and undulating hills. Provides a tranquil diversion from the hectic. Despite its secluded nature, the city's pace and remote setting, the property is ideally situated near the picturesque towns of Calabasas and Topanga, where residents appreciate cafes, farmers markets, and stores that strike a balance between privacy and The ease of access renders the house not just a getaway but also a useful. The house was first constructed in 1989. The house is an outstanding illustration of design. Traditional South American culture served as inspiration. Estates. As soon as you get there, the home takes you to a different world. Strolling beneath the shadow of tall, you pass a serene fountain surrounded by oak trees. And a pergola covered in aromatic. These natural components produce wisteria. A welcoming pathway that ends at an amazing wooden door with hand carvings. Entrance that suggests the quality of the work. Awaiting. Stepping through the door and entering, you are greeted by a space that feels both. The lofty ceilings are both magnificent and cozy. Are held aloft by striking, bare wooden beams that provide a feeling of rustic charm and much history in the cozy house. Woods, such as Brazilian and mahogany. Cherry adds an earthy, deep feel to the mahogany bookcases that line the space. Bookshelves brimming with riches. Whereas a comfortable alcove beside the hearth you are invited to seat down in the living room. Unwind and immerse yourself in the present. The layout melds interior and outdoor spaces with ease. French doors leading to outdoor living. Many terraces with tiles where one can savor peaceful mornings while sipping tea or organize events outside. These lovely patios embellished with handmade tiles carry on the creative theme that appears throughout every room of the house. Detail appears to mirror Bonet's admiration for spiritual and nature-inspired art. Lisa Bonet's residence in Topanga is more. It is a reflection rather than merely a house. Of her path and how she cherishes it. Represents a life with purpose where peace and beauty can be found in every nook and cranny of this unique location. Tucked away in southern canyons, Bonet, California, has produced not just a house, but a private sanctuary full with character development and a lasting Lisa Bonet's connection to nature. Automobiles. Honored for her well-received acting profession and her well-known partnership. Jason Momoa, an actor, has also created establish a reputation as a genuine aficionado of fine cars. Are among the most notable vehicles. She has the iconic 1965 Ford in her garage. A vintage Mustang convertible. Masterpiece that strikes the ideal balance. Timeless appeal with remarkable performance. This is more than just a piece for collectors. Mustangs are sentimental because they was an affectionate present from Jason Momoa. Representing their close relationship and common enthusiasm for classic style driven by a with 4-liter V8 engine, the Mustang produces a remarkable 271 horsepower. Outstanding figure even for its time. Decades after it was first driven, the car's quickness and agility make every drive is a thrilling adventure. Attracting attention wherever it enters. Contrast to the vintage appeal of the Mustang. Bonet's preferences go beyond the world of modern luxury with her svelte Audi Q7. Valued at about. This high-end SUV costs $80,000. Power, style, and cutting-edge technology hidden behind its fashionable exterior. An engine with a 3L V6 that generates 335 horsepower, providing a smooth but the Q7's dominating ride is a display of contemporary luxury with smooth leather upholstery and gleaming wood accents. With a cutting-edge virtual cockpit that puts state-of-the-art controls directly at the fingers of the driver, whether traveling city streets or traveling through picturesque routes. the Q7 offers a high-end experience for the driver as well as both travelers, contributing to the variety. Lisa Bonet also owns a portion of her collection. The height of luxury and toughness. The Land Rover Range Rover's performance. With an initial cost of about. The Range Rover is valued at $140,000. Highest level of luxury. SUVs renowned for their adaptability. Attributes that this car possesses only. As strikingly on slick roads as it performs in difficult off-road conditions. Inside the Range Rover, luxury is redefined. With its roomy and nicely furnished cabin with luxurious leather seats and tasteful wood accents as well as 2 screens. An infotainment system that produces a setting that is both sophisticated, extremely useful when combined. These 3 automobiles display Lisa Bonet's diverse personality and her admiration for vehicles that combine comfort, beauty, and power. Beyond her celebrated philanthropy, Lisa Bonet has devoted her acting career to substantial time and enthusiasm to effectively performing meaningful philanthropic work. Combining her artistic abilities with a profound dedication to activism. Among her most significant efforts, serves as Venice Heart's co-founder. Listening to one another and reacting together, a trailblazing mentorship initiative intended to improve ties within the community and encourage reciprocal. Realizing that her objective is to empower the next generation by assisting them in locating their voice fosters development and resilience. The self-assurance to mold their own futures. Bonet's commitment to young people. She has also shown development. Continuous assistance to the city kids. Establish a non-profit foundation devoted to inspiring youth through chances for leadership, community involvement and the creative arts. Her charitable endeavors are even more expanding even more into the vital domain of environmental advocacy. Bonet with her ex-husband Jason Momoa has been an ardent supporter of protection of animals with an emphasis on particularly on wolf protection. They have supported the Stand Together for the Wolves movement that raises awareness, knowledge of the dangers this famous animals and the pressing need to protect their natural environments. Bonet has also transformed her focus on the crucial matter of. She has made contributions to mental health. Sincere compositions to express love on her arms. TWWLA is a group that raises knowledge of mental health issues, prevention of suicide and addiction. Bonet presents her essays about recuperation, words of healing and hope, demonstrating how creativity and art expression can be a useful tool for mental toughness in a world where celebrities' charitable involvement work can occasionally feel. Lisa Bonet, a performer, is notable as an sincere and committed supporter. Personal life. On her voyage, she has been a mother, experienced love, and the marriage is always complicated. Preserving one's dignity and grace. Despite her personal struggles. Bonet's initial union with guitarist Lenny Kravitz was one who embodied the essence of the 1980s. The pair first connected in 1985 at a concert, and they clicked right away. They got married a few years later on November 16, 1987, in Las Vegas. Coincidentally, Bonet turned 20 today. A moment that would signal the start of their life together. Their marriage created one of the most renowned kids from the time period, such as Isabella Kravitz. Born on the 1st of December, 1988. Zoe would later carve out a niche for herself in the entertainment sector, creating a prosperous career as a singer and actress, and portray her parts in Batman 2022. And she has been captivated by Big Little Lies. Worldwide acclaim highlighting her significant skill and expanding the influence of the Kravitz family on popular culture. Despite their close relationship, Bonet and Kravitz's union was short-lived. 1993 saw their divorce, although it wasn't bitterly tainted. Kravitz has declared Bonet to be his closest friend in a number of interviews, highlighting the strong bond that persisted between them even following the conclusion of their romantic partnership. Jason, an actor, and Bonet's second marriage. Momoa signaled the start of a new. The two initially met at a phase of her life through common friends in 2005, however years later, it was discovered that their friendship really took off in spite of the public's interest in their union. The pair continued to be together, mostly confidential, till they got married in a modest ceremony held in October 2017 at their Topanga residence. California was a part of this marriage. Lola Iolani's two children's happiness. Nakoa and Momoa were born on July 23, 2007. The birth of Wolf Manakawapo Namakeha Momoa on December 15, 2008, Bonet's children and Momoa have started to cultivate their unique identities, each in their own unique manner. Lola, who is now 18, has become an advocate for ecological reasons, exhibiting a acute awareness of her surroundings and a drive to change things. Meanwhile, 17-year-old Nakoa Wolf has stayed more private, giving his parents the opportunity to let him away from the spotlight. Yet January, Bonet and Momoa 2022 revealed their separation was an unexpected decision. Many of their admirers considering the pair's expressions of love and harmony in public. Even though their marriage ended, Bonet and Momoa have persisted in exhibiting a courteous and cooperative approach to raising a child. Their divorce was completed in January 2024, and the pair decided that divide up the custody of their two kids in a society where divorces among celebrities are common. Create headlines for various inappropriate purposes. The separation of Bonet and Momoa was characterized by its maturity and focus on family. Bonet's romantic marital journey. Because being a mother tells a lot about her character by victories as well as obstacles Lisa Bonet has continued to face. Ray of tenacity and sincerity. Persistently reminding the world that respect can endure, love can change, and family is still at the center of everything. Whether you've been a fan for a long time or just learning about her story, there are a lot of motivation to use her narrative as a source if you appreciated this look inside Lisa's. Please remember to like, subscribe, and for more, press the notification bell. Fascinating details about the lives of. Thank you for seeing your favorite stars. And see you in the upcoming